welcome to another edition of Talking Which. I'm your host, the People's Reporter, Mr. Yannick Vickers. We're at home today to Hendon in the Southern Premier League. I'm, of course, joined as always by the one and only Peter Keane and the one half of the dynamic duo, Mr. Adam Bestwick. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, Yannick. You right?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. It's been a while, a week, shall we say. Mother Nature decided to take her own course and wash us out last week. So we do have a little bit of something to talk about before we talk about the game. We've got the pitch. Yippee! Get in! That is the biggest victory of the season and probably the biggest victory for the club since the Vars. Pete, would you agree?
Absolutely. I mean, I've been coming down here 20 years and I know many times we've tried to get stuff for the ground upgraded, but the council hasn't always been the most supportive. So for everybody involved to get this over the line, absolutely brilliant. Really well done, and it secures our future. I mean, we're growing on the pitch, and this will only help our development off the pitch. So yeah, fantastic news. Best result of the season without doubt.
Exactly. Adam, would you agree with that?
Of course, yeah, definitely. A number of positive things that have been affected by this now. Not only are the actual physical football, will it be better?
Yeah.
On the pitch, we'll be better at it.
Yeah.
The games won't be rained off every week.
That's a massive one, by the way.
and yeah, well, the ground will be upgraded to match all the regulations and this and that. And if we go up, which I'm not saying we will, I'm not saying there's any sort of expectation or even in the forefront of your mind. But if in however many years' time we were looking at the top of step 3, then that would be, well, first of all, it would be unreal for the club. But
to be honest with you, I mean, I've been coming down here since August 1999, and going from Hampshire Division 1 to that is huge. It's ridiculous. It's just like nothing. And I mean, just when I saw the 9 people say, yeah, I mean, that's just.
Well,
yeah.
you had a big part to play in it, didn't you?
Well, I had 34 seconds to talk and very emotionally spoke about it. But anyway, I spoke on behalf of all us Winchester City supporters. If it's a little way of saying that we've done it, that's great. The fans deserve to have a voice. Too long has this football club been held down. It's about right this club went forward. And on that matter, we will now talk about today's game. Adam, we have team news for today's game, I understand.
Yes, Ollie Farmer. I'm really pleased to see Ollie Farmer in the starting 11 again. He was absolutely superb when we did last play on that Tuesday night in Hungerford.
Yeah, he was,
At Beaconsfield as well. Got his goal, brilliant goal at Beaconsfield. Warren Bentley starts after his goal.
Yeah, a great header from two.
Well, we have seen him this from closer.
We have indeed, yes.
Jameson keeps his place. He was good.
He was good
on Tuesday, and yeah.
So that's good.
As always.
To be honest with you, after that amazing comeback at Hungerford, and I mean for 16 minutes we looked out of it, Pete. That's not, like we've said it ourselves. We looked out of it. To get a 2-2 draw there was a big result.
Absolutely.
Well, so today, would you, if someone said to you now a draw, would you take a draw in a funny way, or would you think a win would be? Do you understand what I mean by that?
Touching on Hungerford, what you're saying there, Yannick. It helps having the best manager in the league. He made 2 changes and they both came off the bench and scored.
Exactly.
And it was a brilliant point against one of the pre-season favourites. Today, as we said, obviously the home form hasn't been great. Hendon are a very good team. We were scrapping out with them last season to stay in the division. They've obviously improved a lot and they're doing very well this season.
Yeah, have improved.
Would I take a draw? No, I'd be positive and let's go for a win. And
yeah, exactly. That's got
to be the attitude.
We've got to go for. We've got to start winning. Excuse me, pardon me. We need a win at home. There's absolutely no doubt about it. I'm sick and tired of losing at home, Adam. You've got to understand that, and we've got to win today.
Well, it would be nice.
For morale,
it would definitely be nice to win. Yeah, but well, it's just, first of all, it's an outstanding achievement for us to be even in this league. So we can't really go around saying that we have to win and we should win. But
no.
But a win would be at home. I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. It's not that we expect to win.
No, we don't expect. No, that's not what I mean.
Yeah.
It's just that we've lost too many games at home already this season. That's the point that I was going to come.
You've got to make your home
a fortress.
A place where you're winning games and drawing games. And the cliche is that you win and draw at home and you draw and lose away, and that's not the way it is here.
No, exactly.
But if we could really cement our home form, then
that would be good. That would be really good. Anyway, we will see you at half time with the incomparable Rob Conway and the club's stalwart club legend, Mr. Gabe Watkins. We'll see you then. Hello and welcome to the half-time report here at the City Ground. It's Winchester City 0, Hendon 2, and quite frankly, I don't know how we are 2-0 down. Maybe the fact they've had 2 shots and scored 2 goals, Rob.
They've had 1 shot and scored 2 goals.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
An unfortunate mistake from our goalkeeper.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do not know how we're 2-0 down. Post, crossbar.
Yeah.
Keepers made multiple saves.
Yeah, I know. It's just, it's. I think the word of the day is frustration. Okay?
Yeah, very. I mean, they're very frustrated with that half because the players could not do any more than they've done. I mean, they've given everything. Like Rob said, hit the crossbar, hit the post, the keepers pulled off some saves. They're also down to 10 men. The captain's been sent off for 2 yellow cards, so we were playing against 10 men second half. I really don't know how we're 2-0 down. It's baffling, it really is.
Can I also say, should they not be down to 9 with the keeper? He came out, he's picking the guy out.
I know what you're saying. I appealed for it. But I think a yellow card was probably right, but he's on a yellow card now, and they're down to 10 men. They're 2-0 up. He is going to time waste. You wouldn't believe. It'll be interesting to see if the referee
books him,
clocks on straight away. Because if he doesn't do it first time round, he's going to get away with it for the rest of the game.
I know. And the thing is, I'm going to give us a little bit of hope here. Last away game, we were 2-0 down.
Yes.
And got it back to 2-2. There's always hope that we can do that again.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, the way we're playing, if we carry on playing like we are, then there's no doubt we'll get back into the game. But we need a bit of luck as well. We have no luck at the moment. It's just frustrating. There's nothing, there's nothing bad about the game. It's just somehow we're 2-0 down, and it's just really baffling. But I mean, we've come back from 2 down before. Obviously, the last game we played, but Hendon had a good result of the week. I'm sure they're like Rob said, they had time waste second half. A lot of game management will be in place, I'm sure. But hopefully the referee will see that and take the appropriate action, but probably won't.
Not.
But, anyway.
Who would you bring on from our bench, Rob?
I guess, obviously the last time we were 2-0 down, Connor Lynch came on and made an immediate impact, so he's the first one on the list.
Agreed.
I'll give it 10 minutes. If nothing's changed, then get him on.
Okay, right. Well, we will see you at full time, hopefully with a positive result. We'll see you then. Hello and welcome to the full-time report here on Talking Winch. It's finished Winchester City 0, Hendon 2. Disappointing today for Winchester City. I'll come to Adam first. Adam, not the best of days for Winchester, shall we say?
no, it's quite anticlimactic in the end, wasn't it? Quite underwhelming, but you're going to have those games.
Yeah,
you are going to have those games. Maybe we'd like to have fewer of them here. You are going to have those games, and we can move on and go again on Tuesday.
agreed. Kev, we'll talk about one incident in the second half that me and you both saw and both were a little bit cheesed off about, shall we say? The goal, the disallowed goal for Winchester City. He was onside, wasn't he?
He was onside. I mean, I thought obviously you can't tell 100% from behind the goal, but having fans that were next to us have asked people that were both sides of the line, sort of in line with him when it happened, saying he was onside. And if you look on the club's Twitter page, there's a photograph of it, and he's got 2 players in front of him, and how the lino's given it offside is beyond belief. But then, as you know, that lino, he's the one who disallowed the goal that hit the wheel in the back of the net at Reading City, and he's the only guy in the ground who didn't see it go in. And he's also given us another dubious decision today, which was it was ludicrous.
Okay, it was 8 minutes to go, but it still would have given us a fighting chance.
Well, that's right, because we were just getting, still on top most of the half. I mean, we were creating chances, we had a lot of possession, we were putting balls in the box, and credit to Hendon, they defended well, they got in front of everything that we threw at them, and you got to give them credit for that.
Yeah.
But when the officials are as poor as that, I don't want to moan at the officials because they've got a hard enough job, but when it's something glaringly obvious as that, he's made a mistake, it's just so frustrating.
Yeah, some silliness happened at the end of the game. We won't go over that. We're not going to speak about that. Tuesday night now is a must. In a funny way, a good performance, and that's maybe the wrong wording. I apologise for that. A good performance is a must now for Tuesday night. It's a better way.
I think in quite a few funny ways, the performance is actually more important than the result on Tuesday night. We need to really kickstart our home form.
I
get
agree.
some confidence at home. A good team. We know they're a good team. However many, I don't know. Do you know anyone know the stat? How many straight promotions is it?
Three straight promotions.
Three. So they're obviously a good team.
Yep.
However, they did come down here earlier in the season, and they were 2-0 down before the match was abandoned. So, our team definitely got a fighting chance.
To be honest with you, quite right. Kev, Tuesday night's big. We then got Poole away, and then another couple of home games. So the games are coming thick and fast now.
We've got a lot of home games coming up. Well, to say the performance today, I couldn't fault it. The guys gave a lot of effort in there, but it just wasn't our day. Hendon defended well, blocked everything. Obviously the dubious offside, but I mean you can't fault. Especially the first half, we had the right go, and we hit the post and crossbar like we said earlier. But sometimes it just isn't your day, and like Adam said, hopefully we can put that right on Tuesday. It'll be a tough game, but then today's a tough game, and Hendon went and beat Walton 3-1 in the week up there, so it's. But then if Hendon could beat them 3-1, then hopefully we can get a positive result Tuesday as well, which I'm sure the lads will be up for, and they want to put today right, I think. Tuesday.
And the record straight from the beginning of the season as well.
Yeah, exactly, because that game, if that game had lasted 90 minutes, I think we'd have won that 4 or 5-0.
I totally
really do. So if we can play like with that on Tuesday, then we'll be fine.
Yeah. I'm now joined by the Winchester City manager, Craig. Craig, disappointing result today. I didn't think Winchester played that badly today. We lost 2-0 at home to Hendon. What's your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I think the scoreline's fairly harsh. They probably had 2 or 3 shots today and defended resolutely, which credit to them for. We need to capitalise on the chances that we had. It just was one of them days, I think. I mean, I've seen the goal that should have been, that was disallowed, was about 5 yards. I don't know if you've seen it. It was awful. And 15 minutes to go, 2-1. Excuse me, might have been a different game, but it is what it is.
Yeah, the first half we've hit the post, we've hit the bar, and then that as well. It's just one of those games where nothing seemed to want to go for us today, did it? But not with plenty of endeavour from us, shall we say.
Yeah, normally if you lose, you sort of pinpoint certain players who didn't play well, and I don't think there was any player really that didn't have a decent enough performance. We were just a little bit naive at times in certain areas, and the final ball wasn't quite there. But in the main, credit to Hendon. They defended resolutely and deserved it for that, I suppose.
On Tuesday, hopefully, we might get round to playing this first game of the season again against Walton. That's another tough game coming up for the Winch.
It would have been, it is, and if we all of a sudden transpose back to the first game of the season and realised what number of points we're on now and the number of games we've played, I think we would have all snapped your arm off for it. So let's not lose sight of that. It's very easy to be downbeat as a club because we've lost the odd game here and there, but I think we've done remarkably to get to where we're at. What we've got to make sure now is that we capitalise on it and don't falter at all, and I'm sure we'll give it a good go to do that. Walder are a good team. They've had a bad few results last few games, but they're 4th, 5th in the league, so we're ready for a tough game. So we'll be looking forward to it. It'll be a different sort of game. They keep the ball a lot, so we're going to need to make sure that we're good without the ball, and if we are, we'll have half a chance.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time, Craig, and we'll see you Tuesday.
No worries, cheers.
Thanks. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for your time. Thank you for your contribution. We'll see you on Tuesday, same which time, same which channel.